The lifestyle, language, and traditions of Japan came alive at Johnsville Elementary School in Blaine during the month of March through the teachings of Japanese cultural visitor Mitsuho Shimura.
Mitsuho's visit to Johnsville was arranged through a cultural exchange program called Sewing Together for Earthly Peace, or STEP, a Tokyo-based nonprofit cultural exchange organization recognized by the Tokyo Metropolitan Government.
STEP screens and trains Japanese volunteers from a variety of professions to serve as a cultural resource in K-12 schools in America and Canada. The volunteers travel to schools to teach students about Japanese culture, at the same time learning more about American culture, language, and education system.
According to Johnsville principal Neil Klund-Schubert, the school participated in the program 7 years ago, and it was a great experience.
During her visit, Shimura gave 30-minute mini lessons to students and their teachers, visiting each classroom a total of 5 times. Students were given an introduction to Japan and its major sites, geography, events, language, and greetings.
They also participated in some interesting hands-on activities, including making their own origami, which is the art of paper folding, kendamas, which is a Japanese toy that features a ball on a string that you can catch in a cup, calligraphy, and practice kanji, the origin of Japanese written characters.
Up next is video of Ben Dwyer's first grade students at Johnsville testing out their newly made kendamas and trying out Japanese tops. As you can see, the students had a lot of fun trying these new toys.
Students also learned how to count to 10 in Japanese, demonstrated by Ben Dwyer's classroom.
Shi, go, lock, nana, haji, kyu, juice. All right, once again, okay? Let's try.
We also stopped by Rebecca Darda's 3rd grade classroom in March for a lesson on how to properly wear a kimono, which is a traditional Japanese dress garment, and how to make origami.
Shimura showed students what kimono socks and sandals look like, as well as 2 children's-style kimonos, one for the summer and one for the winter. Students also learned how to properly tie the garments with the appropriate sash belts. Shimura also shared other aspects of the Japanese culture with Johnsville students, including learning popular folk tales, stories, songs, and what Japanese schools are like, and the expectations of Japanese students.
For example, in Japan, students don't speak very much during lessons. They also stand up and bow to the teacher as a sign of respect at the beginning and end of each lesson. Japanese students are also expected to eat all of their food at lunch and help clean the classrooms.
Brett Chesnes, Johnsville English as a Second Language teacher and host to the Shimura family, said that Johnsville students had very positive reactions to Shimura's lessons and the overall experience.
The students here at Johnsville have been very excited about all of her lessons and just having the chance to have her in their room. One of the things that I really enjoy is just watching the kids light up as Mitsuho walks through the hallways, especially on a day like today where she's wearing her kimono. The kids are just gaga. She's like a movie star around here. It's been a lot of fun to see that.
For Shimura, the cultural exchange visit was a nice experience.
It's a really nice experience when I come here, and then many people want to go abroad, but then not a chance. Maybe they don't have a chance. But I think many people go abroad and then see their different culture and a different foreign person, and then really nice experience. It has a really nice experience in a different schools and a different skins, colors.
While Johnsville students learned about Japan, Shimura and her 2 daughters experienced American culture firsthand with visits to local sporting events, museums, American-Japanese restaurants, and of course, the Mall of America.
The Shimuras also accompanied Johnsville 5th graders during a class ski trip in early March. This was the first skiing experience for her daughters, Shimura said. Her daughters also spent time as students in Johnsville classrooms.
In the end, it was an educational experience for all, and that's important for students because it builds motivation to learn, said Chesnes.
I think it really builds a lot of motivation. children are excited to learn. And I think this is something that's really fired the kids up. And I think it blends nicely with the district's core values of appreciation of diversity. So now we've gotten a culture in here that we don't have a lot of immigrant students coming to us from, and it really opens their eyes to something kind of unexpected and new and different.
This concludes today's Around Our Schools podcast episode. This is Courtney Markison
And Sarah Schwartz.
signing off for the Anoka-Hennepin Podcast Network.